Seats are positioned and locked, seatbelts are on, all avionics are off, circuit breakers are all in, landing gear handle is secured, flaps are up, cowl flaps are open, light switches as required, fuel is on fullest tank, battery alternator on. Throttle slight. That sounds good. We've got the weather in column 2.
Automated weather observation 02 Zulu. Wind variable at 3 knots. Visibility more than 10. Sky condition clear below 12,000. Temperature 24 Celsius. Dew point 2 Celsius. Altimeter 3021 inches of mercury. Remarks density altitude 600. All
right, everything looks good. All right, we've got our weather. We're taxiing along here. I'm going to make sure my heading indicator matches up with my magnetic compass. So good morning. We're at Minden-Tahoe Airport and it's a beautiful day out. It's just after a cold front, so the weather's really nice. Today we're flying to Sierraville, which is a small airport. The runway is 3,200 feet, runway 21, and it's kind of nestled right in the tree line of the Sierra Nevada mountain. Very happy to be able to land here today.
Minden traffic, Debonair 15 November Charlie at the Tail Dragger Cafe, taxiing runway 34 via Alpha Minden.
So we've just gone to our run-up area for runway 34. Let's do our pre-takeoff checklist. Fuel pump check off is down. Throttle 1700 RPM. Make sure we're going to lean to peak. It should probably drop pretty quick. Here's the drop. Propeller exercise 3 times, looking at manifold pressure and tachometer. Looking at oil pressure, looks normal. Looking for splash, looks normal. Coming over for our mag check. Left mag looks normal. Right mag looks normal. Same drop. Awesome. We're going to check our controls on the whole short line.
Minden traffic, Debonair 15 November Charlie, departing runway 34 to the north, Minden.
Got no one base, no one final, don't see one on ForeFlight. And we are lined up on the center line. All right, let's go. Power to full, flying right rudder. Oil temperature and pressure look normal. Airspeed alive. Air 70, rotating. Climbing out 100. Gear swinging. Divert a little bit to the left here. Gear up. Take the prop off the red line. We're going to head over to Carson to pass over Spooner, and I'm going to climb up to 10,500. And we are going to pass over Truckee today to get to Sierraville. And I've got a 172, 300 feet above me.
No city traffic, Debonair 15 November Charlie, 6,500, climbing 10,500. I'm going to be circling over Prison Hill to gain altitude, then heading westbound towards Spooner, Carson.
I'm going to go ahead and turn for Spooner. All right, it looks clear. Probably start leaning a little bit.
No city traffic, Debonair 15 November Charlie, 8,600, climbing 10,500, about 3 miles to the south of the field, heading westbound over Spinner Pass. Carson.
So I just made a call over Tahoe to make sure that everyone knows I'm flying towards Truckee. I just loaded Truckee's weather, so let's go ahead and listen to that now. It's going to be the closest airport to Sierraville.
You have information. Echo. Information. Echo 1748 Zulu. Wind variable. Tree visibility 10. Sky clear below 12,000. Temperature 202.6. Altimeter 3030. Density altitude 7,400.
And now I'm monitoring Truckee Tower. I'm overflying them by 10,500. The ceiling of that airspace is 8,400, so we should be good. I don't see anyone on a USB. It's actually a gorgeous day. Just flying over Kings Beach and Incline Village right now. And I'm actually going to shoot down this valley a little bit more to the east of Sierraville. That way I have time to descend. I'm not really rapidly descending in my plane. Getting a little bumps over the mountains. Starting a little descent, doing about 150 knots. Indicated. I just switched off of Truckey's frequency and now monitoring Sierraville 1229. And winds are variable. This airport doesn't report weather, so I might even fly over it and see what's going on. But yeah, just starting a gentle descent down to 5,900. And there's a nice little valley ahead here, as you can see. I'm going to go ahead and swing my gear a little bit early, just kind of as a speed break, since the airport is just over here to the west. Currently 130. Gear swinging, and gear confirmed down, gear confirmed down. And it's a really nice speed break. And my airplane's nice and happy from that new oil change. I can actually tell my oil temperature is less hot, so it was time. Sierraville traffic, Debonair 1-5 November Charlie, about 5 miles to the north of the field, entering on the downwind runway 21 Sierraville. Alright, doing about 110, nice and slow. Gear confirmed down. Gas, I'm going to go ahead and put it on the right tank here. Fuel flow holding. I'm going to go ahead and enrich into a little bit since we descended. Gas, lights, undercarriage, gear down. Mixture, we enrich in, prop flaps, seatbelts. And we are 6,400 for 5,900. This is going to be a short field, so I'm going to come in just before the numbers. I'm going to round down at about 70 knots. It's going to be fun.
Sierraville traffic, Debonair 1-5 November Charlie, right downwind, runway 21 Sierraville.
Doing 100 knots, looking good. I'm going to put my prop full forward, flaps and seatbelt, so landing checklist complete. All right, let's see it. Flying nice and slow. I'm having a hard time spotting the airport. I got it in sight. I'm gonna have to make it pretty tight. Prop coming full forward, just in case I need to go around. Prop is full forward, gear down. There's runway 21. I'm gonna go ahead and do my first notch of flaps. Plenty of runway to spare, and of course my GoPro turned off. I'm sorry guys, but that was very fun. She did very well on the short field here. And I'm gonna have to back taxi on this runway. There's no taxiways, and there's also a bunch of cows here too. Kind of crazy. I love it.
Debonair 1-5 November Charlie, back taxiing runway 21.
We are here, and there are cows everywhere. Very exciting. So I'm going to go ahead and shut down. All right, it's a little hot in here, but I did successfully get her hot started. And I'm about to take off on runway 21. Winds are still pretty light, still favoring 21. However, you can see off of my wing, I am going to have to fly through somewhat of a dip in terrain and then around a hill. So this is going to be a short field takeoff. I'm not going to use flaps this time because I do have enough runway to get off the ground easily, but I do need to make sure my climb goes well. So that is the plan. Everything looks good. Pre-takeoff checklist complete.
Sierraville traffic, Debonair 1-5 November Charlie, lining up to runway 21 Sierraville.
All right, here we go. Oil pressure, temperature looks good.
Sierraville traffic, Debonair 1-5 November Charlie, departing off runway 21 to the north, Sierraville.
Full power. Airspeed alive. There's 70, rotating. Gear swinging. Gear confirmed up. This is a short takeoff. Everything looks good. Got some trees. We are clear. Start turning to my right. Climbing out at VX. Wow, this is cool. Got two hands on the yoke to make sure I don't flip a wing. And waiting on the prop.
Sierraville traffic, Debonair 1-5 November Charlie, right crossing runway 21, departing out to the north, Sierraville.
All right, well, we are clear. And I can relax back to VY. I'm going to bring the prop off the red line. Not too bad. So now some of you might be wondering why I departed off of 2-1 and not the other runway, and that's because there's even closer terrain on the other runway. So it's actually safer to depart off of 2-1 than it's reciprocal. Everything looks normal. Oil pressure, temperature looks good. CHT is a little hot. I'm going to make sure I'm down at 100 knots. I want to climb back up to 10,500 and head back to Minden. And boy, am I ready for winter. I'm going to have to refuel when I get back. She really jumped back up here, but we are almost to 9,000 for 10,500 and just following the same route back that we came. And I've got my frequencies all ready to go. And hitting a few bumps, so back to maneuvering speed. It's kind of hard to run the Debonair full tilt. It's because 130 knots is the maneuvering speed. When it wants to cruise 150 to 160 knots economy, it's kind of hard. Tahoe traffic, Debonair 15 November Charlie, over Kings Beach, 10,500, heading towards Spinner Pass, then over to Carson, Tahoe. Almost home.
Minden-Tahoe Airport, automated weather observation, Niner 5-4 Zulu. Wind, calm, visibility, Niner. Sky condition, clear, below 12,000. Temperature, 2 Celsius. Dew point, 1 Celsius. Altimeter, 3017. Inches of mercury, remarks, density altitude, 7200.
No city traffic, Debonair 15 November Charlie, 10,500 over Spinner Pass, heading eastbound, then southbound to Minden, Carson.
And we're starting the Minden dive, so I'm going to go ahead and retract my gear. Get a little slower. That way I'm not going to pick up a ton of speed going into the airport. Gear swinging. Gear confirmed down. Alright, this is going to make it easier for me to dive down while not shock cooling my engine. And traffic looks good. Just got a guy to the east. Couple bumps. On the 45, gear down, a couple bumps here. My engine looks good, it's not too cool. 7,000. Hit a traffic, Debonair 15 November Charlie on a wide left downwind runway 34 minutes. Just got back down on the ground and a Pawnee with an air tow just took off 30, held short for him because we know we can land short in the bonanza. So it's been a good day. I'm gonna go ahead and taxi back and clean up my airplane.
Very excited to get it.